Right guys, we're back in for another leg session. And again, we're still following the low volume approach for now, the one working set per exercise. So today, we're going to do, so it's pretty much the same setup as the last leg day. It's going to be the adductor, which I think I'm 1 rep short of maxing out now, so I need to buy pin extenders for the machine. So these pins that kind of go in, you can add more weight to them. So, which I'm sure Jason, the gym owner, will be happy to hear about that. And then we're going to move to the leg extension again. That's kind of moving really well too. There was a while after I tore my hip where even just like a couple of plates in the leg extension wouldn't move very efficiently. I felt it a lot through the hip flexor and through the hip, but now it seems to be moving quite well. So we're going to keep that running, going to keep pushing the strength, going to keep pushing the numbers with that as well. In the plan, it was to rotate barbell squats and V squat. But I've kind of got into a rhythm of using the V squat just now, so I'm going to keep using that. Again, we're still waiting on the hack squat being delivered. No idea when it's going to arrive, so we'll keep using the V squat for now, kind of rinse that for as much as possible. I don't know what it is, I was using the barbell squat while in prep, and I think I was using it because I just wanted to feel a bit more hardcore and like I was doing more. I wasn't like relying on machines, because there's a tendency when you that energy starts to dip, and you kind of get into that phase of contest prep that you shift away from free weights because they're harder. Now there is an occasion where you should move away from free weights if your joints are really dry and whatnot, and just for a safety aspect, especially in those last maybe 1 weeks. But for the most part, you should kind of, I always try and keep the free weight stuff in. But so yeah, on prep, I was kind of thinking, right, I'm going to do squats just to kind of feel like I'm being a bit more hardcore, blah, 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 blah. And then move back to the V squat, and I've kept that kind of in going forward with this training rotation. So Chris is away on holiday for 2 weeks as of next week, so I might put the barbell squat back in, because the V squat, you'll see when we perform it, I don't like almost turning my body to rack it. So at least we'll have a barbell squat, I can dump it forward. So I might put that back in next week and see where that's sitting. In terms of strength across the board, it's mad how quickly my strength is moving just now. So tendons are definitely taking a wee bit of a beating. The tricep tendon right now, on both sides, feels quite raw. So for instance, yesterday, I decline benched 180 for 10. That's a lifetime PB. And simply because the incline bench was offline because the chair is getting redone or whatever. So yeah, strength is in a very, very good place. So we'll see where the V squat lands today. I think the most I've done in the V squat was 5 3/4. Nowhere near that just now because the rep range is higher, sitting at 12 to 15. So, but I'm kind of moving up the weight quite well with that. And then yeah, we'll move to the horizontal, and then Bulgarians, and then 2 hamstring movements as well. So it doesn't take too long to get through this leg session in terms of the work itself, but obviously the loading of the weight and stuff, it does take a little bit longer on that front. But with regards to previous leg setups, it's a quite quick one. So at this moment in time, I think Chris will probably agree with me as well. We done so much volume for so long that right now, I'm more than happy to keep it where the volume is just now. We'll wait and see what Nick says, but I really don't think we need to do anything just now. The physique is improving, getting bigger, getting stronger, and there's training progressions as well. So that's all the evidence I need to kind of keep everything as it is for now. So see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be very similar to last time, but I know you all love these videos, so keep watching, tuning in. And yeah, if you can pick up anything off these, then it's, a massive benefit for you. So, cheers guys. Starting with adductor, keeping the warm-up scheme at 6-4-1. We were doing sub-maximal sets all throughout that contest prep there, throughout that training cycle. So it moved down to the 6-4-1 to conserve more energy as we go into our working sets. So that's no different here. So we're going to do 6-4-1, building up to the full stack, and the rep range here is 20 to 25. So, it's a high working range, but yeah, I feel like getting as much blood into the adductor as possible really cushions and supports the squatting and leg pressing movements. So I've seen a lot of benefit when we started doing these. So I think there is a fine line for myself. I'm sure you agree that I think we overdid it at one point in time when we were doing like the change in tempos. So one set and that's enough. So.
Yep. Work. Come on, man. Easy. Yep. Yep. Good. Let me get. Good lad. Come on. Yep. Again. Good. Come on there. Up again. Right in. Good. Again. Up. And again, man. Come on. Squeeze. Good. Right. Come on. Up. Right. So watch it. Again. Let's go. Up. Good. Up. Squeeze. Yeah. Again. Up we go. Up. Hold. Squeeze. And again. Go. Yeah. Watch the control. Yes. Up. Go. Squeeze. And we go. Get that again. All the way in. All the way in. No, there's no one. Come on in. Up. Yes, sir. Yes. Slowly. Leg extension. So again, 6-4-1. And the rep range for this is 15 to 20 reps. So got 16 plus 1 force rep last week, so looking to beat that again. I've maxed this before, but it's been a long time since I've done that, so that's the goal. Yeah, 16 plus 2. Yep.
16 plus 2.
Exactly, see the community, you got to beat us. Let's go. Yep. Right. Come on. Up. Again. Again. Up. More. Squeeze. Again. Come on now. Up we get. Yeah. More there. Up. Come on. Up. Yes. Again. Come on then. Up we get. There's another. Come on now. Right. Yes. Oh, do that. Well done. Oh. That. Yes. Again. Up. Nothing. Let's go again. Up. You and me. Come on. Still going up. Come on. Again. Yeah. Again. Up. Yeah. Come on. Up. Yeah. Still you. Keep doing it. Up again. Go. Yeah. Good. Again. Go. I won. Crack. One fucking rep. One rep.
It's quite good, obviously. Chris's strength has kind of skyrocketed over the past 6 months to a year, so it's good having a training partner who can almost match me in, on some things. So it just adds that competitiveness I think that's what I missed 2 weeks ago when I was kind of struggling to get into the session, was just I missed that thought of having to try and beat someone. Obviously we're encouraging, as you can see, encouraging and motivating, but at the same time I hate fucking being beaten, which has happened a lot this season to be fair, but yeah, it's good fun. So rep rate here is 12-15. Again, one working set. Also with a couple, with one force rep. So we're still, that's probably the only intensifier we're using just now. Is force reps. Pretty much in everything. Like I said, we're not doing drops, rest pause and clusters, none of that stuff yet. So just not ready for it yet. So with the V squat, I find that you get to like a tipping point in weight where you just feel crushed rather than in control. So I think 4 plates at the start of that start point. Keeps on your toes.
Get right.
Yep.
Come on, man. Action. Run. Yep. Good. Yeah. Come on in. Yep. Yes. Easy. Good. Good lad. Up. Here we go. Yes. Come on now, let's go. And again, one by one. Come on, man. Right. Easy. Okay. Ah. There we go. Up. Nine. Come on, man. Yeah. Fight. Right. Easy. Come on. Up. Good. Come on. These two. Fucking off. One. Five. Come on. Nothing here. Let's go. Explode.
The fuck?
Good lad. Hold up. I had a touch of the last one last week. I'm not there.
So 12. It wasn't my quads, mate. Every rep I felt my calf, my right calf. Just didn't feel right, whole set. You got to see me move my feet a couple of times. When I tore that one, I went far too quickly on the squat, so I was trying to control that more. But I still felt it. Still feel it now. It's not sore. It's just like, it's hard to describe. Just didn't feel right. So yeah, still beat what I done last week, but the right calf didn't feel right. I thought it was maybe my stance when I first started that set, but I tried to tweak my stance, but it wasn't my stance. The calf just felt weird. Stupidly did it anyway. But you know what it's like when you got, if it's anything, even if it's a 1% distraction, it completely changes your mindset. So I felt I could have got 14 there, but I was just so thrown off how my calf felt. It was weird. So.
What? Up. Okay. Right. Five. Okay. Come on in. All the way. Good. Stop. Okay. Come on in. Forward. Go. Go in. Ready. Go again. Ready. Go. Go in. Five.
working set again, 12 to 15 reps with this. So last week we got 225 for 14 plus 1. So we'll go 230 this week. So see what happens.
Yeah. Come on in. Ooh. Good. Here we go now. Ooh. Good lad. Ooh. Here we go. Again. Sir. Yep. And again. All day. Sir. Right. Come on, right. Now we're working. Come on. Left by left. Let's go. Easy. Come on. More there. Aye. Easy work. Up. Come on. Again. Come on. Let me see it. Yeah, let's go. Right. Yeah. Easy. And up. Yeah, get it. Come on now. Get it. Good lad. Go. Check. One, two, fly! Yeah, let's go. Push. Yeah. Up. Good. Okay. Yep. Let's go. Up. Dead. Yes, and again. Bye. One. Got it. Bye. Again. Ah. So, let's go. Go. Yeah, again. Up. Go. Ah. Gone. Ah. One set of Bulgarians. Don't need to warm up with these. Just go straight in. So pretty sure I'm warm. One all out set again, 12-15. So, pretty fried by this point. Come on, man. Here we go. Let's do it, mate. Good. Yeah. Good. Come on, fly. And again. Over there. Up again. Good. Again. 20. Again. Good. Then come on. Stop there. Good. Got you if you need it. Up again. Yes. And again. Let's go. Get there. Come on. Up we go. Yeah, it's coming in now. Here we go. Up. Whee. Again. Up. Go for it, mate. Come on. Pull. Good. And again. Up. Get it, mate. Come on. Pull, 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 pull. Negative. Good.
One more hammy. Do the paused seated leg curl.
Come on. Again. Come on, mate. Back tight. Finish well. One in well out. I know. Right. Yep. Come on in. Keep working the ball, pull back. Yep. Okay. Good. Left line now.
Fuck, it's a hamstring pump. Good. So that concludes another low volume leg day. I think we beat everything. I'm getting cramp in my hamstring. Right. Aye, so everything's been beaten, and so as you can see, the progression's still kind of climbing at a really good rate just now. So we're still bouncing off the fact that I was dieting for over a year, and we're now feeding the body, giving it rest, giving it sleep, giving it everything it needs to kind of stay in an anabolic environment and kind of bounce off of that. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed for that session. Obviously, like I said, I didn't tweak my calf, but my calf just didn't feel right on the V squat. So that mentally kind of threw me off and lost what I thought was probably another 2 reps in that. But I still beat last week, so that's good. It's felt smoother as well, everywhere else bar the calf. So I was really chuffed for that. So yeah, we're moving in the right direction. Physique's where I want it to be. Haven't got sloppy yet. And as the weeks have gone past the show, getting a little bit tighter and tighter with the diet. Also, we're eating a lot of food now, so those kind of emotions towards food are starting to change a little bit quicker now. You know, I'm starting to not really be too fussed about food and that. What I did notice is I used to eat with a dessert spoon, so it'd be Sunday spoons. I used to eat all my oats and cream of rice with that. I've now just gone back to regular spoons just to get the meal over with quickly. So we're back to that point, which is a good thing because I'm still lean, but at the same time I'm not craving anything. I'm not really too fussed for food just now. So, but at the same time though, the appetite's still there, the hunger's still there, so everything's still kind of processing really efficiently, and we're still moving in the right direction on that front. So, hope you picked up a few things from that, and I don't think the training will change yet in terms of the volume, or the techniques involved. But we're keeping it within this volume range for now. But stay tuned, and we'll be adding all that kind of stuff in down the line. So remember to subscribe, like, comment, all that good shit. Cheers, guys.